Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Cub, and welcome back to the only live stream on the internet that can never get the intro music to work right. As you can see right now, at least my voice was correct, but boy, was that intro music just way off. Also, and this is something I've never seen before, but for some reason, the chat on display is stalling. IDK Cub sorry happened a long time ago. We've gotten so many different comments since then. Well, goodness gracious, there they go. It's flowing like magic now. I've got no idea what's going on around here. It's all gone crazy. It's like, ugh. But I think we finally found someone. I requested before we started that someone figure out what the set EMC, what the command is to set EMC to an item. So we're gonna do set EMC 4. That didn't do it. What'd I do wrong? Do I need to capitalize? Set EMC equals 4? No, I feel like we're pretty close though. Set EMC. No, this doesn't seem to work. Anyone? It's from Project E. I could probably Google it, but also I can't be bothered. The music was choppy, nothing that we couldn't deal with. I almost thought that it sounded pretty good. It had like a nice beat to it, like. I could have just said that was intentional. Someone might have believed it, but most of the people watching probably not. You guys are a little bit sharper than that. Where's my server hosted? I don't have one, so the computer sitting next to me, it's a single-player world. We don't do servers around here. Never bring up servers around here. Goodness gracious me. Quarry is still doing fine. Quarry is actually pumping away very quickly. We should have quite a few projects. Okay, all right, look at that. We've got it coming through, folks. We've got it coming through. This is what's great about a live audience. So we've got Project E, set EMC 4. Hey! Now we have to reload. So Project E, reload EMC. This takes a second. No, never mind, it's done. It's reloaded. So this should now have 4 EMC? Yes, it certainly does. So we can finally get rid of all that limestone. Because my goodness, I was tired of seeing it. I think 4 is a fair value for limestone. I think it spawns about with the same frequency as marble, and that's what we set marble to. And now we can stop just dogpiling this stuff. It's just really obnoxious. But not this stuff. This stuff stays in there. There's several other items we should probably sort out what to do with. But not today. Let's go ahead and just toss all this in here and see how much beef product we can get for it. Are we still cooking? Actually, I think we're doing pork chops right now. We can go ahead and take some of these out and go ahead and condense that down to EMC. Did I hear Cub say server? No, it was an illusion. It didn't happen. I wasn't there, wasn't clapping. It never happened. Now listen, folks. What are we doing today? I don't know what we're doing today. I haven't thought this through. I never think this through. I actually did a poll yesterday for a live stream, what you folks want to watch. I gave you the option between Sky Factory 3 and Tekkit Legends. And then, just to my surprise, Tekkit Legends won. And I was like, hey, people are going crazy. People really want the Sky Factory. That's going to win. But no, it did not. So I was surprised. I was a wee bit in shock, just a wee little bit. But, you know. Here we are. I didn't get to stream last night because I ended up going over to a friend's house and playing some weird game where it's up on the screen, but you send in the answers on your phone. It was a good time, though. It was great. We teased his little sister's newest boyfriend. We initiated him into the group. It was a good time. He subscribed to my YouTube channel, which I'm not comfortable with because I don't like people I know watching my YouTube videos. My mom showed my YouTube videos to one of her friends, and still not comfortable with that. The idea of it just disgusts me. Oh, we already got it figured out there. Meme. Thank you, though. That's very kind of you to look that up. My old Tekkit Legends personal server had Galacticraft. Nice! That's a fun mod. We actually did that. Oof. Was that like Tekkit Texan or something? When I tried to end the series the first time? This box is in the way. I can't move my mouse properly. There we go. Problem resolved. I can't wait to get Mega Desk built. I won't have to have all these things around me. What am I doing? Let's see. Oh, Snapdragon. I remember what we were trying to do last time. Kahoot? It was quite a hoot. Not quite a Kahoot. Jackbox? Yeah, that's actually it. How did you know that, Colton? Oh my gosh. That's exactly what it was. I could not for the life of me remember what it was, but yeah, it was Jackbox. I remember what we were doing last time too. This is a great moment for everyone in the stream, folks, because now Now we have direction. We have at least one unified direction. We can all sing about it later. We can get in the line until one of us abandons the group because he just wants to be a regular young adult. Oh, but then he goes solo. Whoa! What does the fox say? We were going to build power armor, and we were going to build the power armor, this thing right here, the power armor tinker table. That's the one. That's the ticket. I don't remember why we stopped oh, this is where we stopped last time. I had to build an alloy furnace. Simple enough, right? Alloy furnace. I can't imagine this is going to be... Oh, except we don't have any bricks because we don't have any clay. Do we have clay? I can't imagine we don't have clay. All right. That's fine. It's good. Because we actually know where a river is. And rivers are filled with clay. Now, Colton says he played it with his girlfriend's family. How was that? Wait a minute, Colton. Wait a minute. You aren't my friend's little sister's boyfriend, are you? Because he also played it with his girlfriend's family. Colton, are you... No, what are the... You've been here. He just discovered my channel. You've been here for a while. I've seen your name around. I know who you... Well, I don't know who you are. Unless this was all some long con. And when he was like, oh, you make YouTube videos? He actually knew. Colton, are you like some sort of creepy mega fan that went out of his way to track down one of my friend's little sisters and start dating her to get close to me so that you could stab me in the back, but you couldn't find an opportunity to do it last night? Is that what this is? Is that what's going on here? Colton, listen, buddy. I feel like we can be friends and you can tell me these sorts of things. Are you out to get me? That's all I want to know. I just need to know if I need to be prepared. Like, I'm prepared at all times. I'm like a ninja. I've got ninja skill. See that? There wasn't even anything there. Reese download Happy Dungeons on Xbox. Oh, it's free. Okay, is it like free for people who've got like the monthly thing that we pay for? Or is it just free? Hey, Alex the Gamer, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What is this Happy Dungeons all about? Tell me more. Xbox One, Xbox 360, doesn't matter. I've got both, but I want to know what I'm getting myself into. Also, Colton, we haven't heard back from you, man. Are you out to get me? We only need like one of these as just like a sample. I like how often we come over here. I remember the very first episode of this, the very first live stream we did. I was like, I'm going to get enough trees so we'll never have to come back over here. And we see where that got us. We've been over here like every single live stream to get something. This triangular sign. What's that mean, Xander? I've been subbed for years, but no, I'm not out to get you. See, now I know I've seen your name around, but this could still be an elaborate prank. Paranoia isn't a bad thing, Cub. I agree. Paranoia is what keeps us all alive. I'm paranoid at all times while driving that everyone on the road is out to kill me. That's why I drive a bulldozer and just run everybody off the road. I preempt their attempts at running me off the road by running them off the road. Goodness gracious me. What's the texture pack called? It is called Sphax. Xbox One, just free, says Luke. Okay, Lucas, what is this game about? Or is it about triangles, Xander? Is that what you're trying to communicate to me? I'm having trouble keeping track of all the multiple conversations going on. I have a very one-tracked mind and a one-tracked heart, like Elvis would. Was that an Elvis song? It must be an Elvis song. Who else would sing that? I think it is. It is indeed Facts. Thank you, Hunters. Did I not answer that? I got to remember that there is, of course, a delay on YouTube. I think we narrowed down the Twitch delay during the Zelda live streams is about 10 to 15 seconds, and on here it's 30 seconds no matter what I do. It's kind of dorky looking, but it's fun. Lucas, you had me at dorky, buddy. We'll totally take a look at that, especially if it's free. I'm a big fan of the free things. Let's toss that in there. Let it get around to cooking up the bricks. Cool. Oh, wow, look at this. Sweet. We've got all the EMCs. Fantastic. We're getting there. The end goal is to eventually, at some point in the very near future, get one of those really nifty... thingy-mawatts, what are they called? Swift Wolf's Rending Gale. I think that'll be a good one to have. All right, so we've got bricks now. Okay, and it's just a furnace made out of bricks. Sweet. And this is like the standard furnace, right? Like I don't have to blue power it or anything. We can just throw some sort of a fuel in there. Or do we have to build like some sort of specific blue power device to power this thing? It doesn't look like I can just throw something in there. I mean, we can try. While I'm waiting on you folks to give me the actual... I'm sorry, it's Huntscat. Not Hunter Cast. I feel like Hunter Cast is pretty good, though. Like, if you ever need another username, there's a pretty good one. But my sincerest apologies there. Huntscast. Huntscat? Or is it Huntscast? Huntscast. 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 It's gotta be. Your last name is Hunt, isn't it? Or Hunter? Or Hunted? Are you the Hunted? What am I building? What's happening? Alloy furnace. I think we gotta power this thing somehow. Is this red power, blue power? What is this? Okay, at blue. I did over 100 episodes on this mod pack. You're a knight and you do a bunch of quests and save the princess. Oh, Lucas, you just keep making it sound better. Ziggy's treats are mine. The bird treats are mine. What are you going on about, Memer? What are you talking about there? Watching from my cell. Couch is too comfy. I'm with you there. I'm with you. I wish I could record on a couch. I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could rig up a system like that. Okay, well, I'm hearing that coal will work. So I'm looking at it. I'm putting the coal in there. Any fuel will work, but you need the items in there. All right, that's good to know, I guess. And the items that we're building, of course, is for the power armor table purple alloy. So we got to get a hold of either infused testolite dust and gold, or alternate. Oh yeah, look right there. It shows you what you can use as power. Duh. Blue alloy is going to be teslatite and silver. We can manage that much at least. We've got silver. We must have silver. I was going to say, I need to stop making these statements like, oh yeah, we've got silver, because sometimes we don't. Teslatite. We've got that as well. Teslatite. Yeah, I'm sure I'm saying that correctly. Sounds close enough. All right, get a bit of that going. Maybe we should throw like a whole block of like a charcoal. A big old block of charcoal. Maybe just a stack of charcoal. That'll keep it burning for a while. Your first name is Hunter. All right, nice. Hey, be careful what you share on the internet, though. There, Huntscast, because people are out to get you. All right, you got to be careful. Again, paranoia, as mentioned earlier, is perfectly normal and probably very healthy. Redstone, iron, easy enough. Iron, redstone, lovely. This stuff doesn't have an EMC value. How much of this did we need, honestly? I think we needed 2 of these bars, so maybe we've gone overkill on this, but maybe having a couple extra is also not a bad thing. But also, this isn't finishing. Do I need to take it out? Oh, okay. Well, that was weird. Not sure what was going on there. We'll go ahead with 4 of each, I guess. That won't hurt anything. Perfect. Get rid of this excess. Teslatite. And these 2 extra bars, we'll throw back over here in this chest full of things we haven't really bothered to do anything with. Oh, it's an alternative copper ore. Fantastic. Go ahead and send that down the line. And, in fact, I'll go ahead and throw it in there for you. You should probably be, like, supercharged. That would help a whole lot. Oh, charcoal is cheaper and uses lower EMC value. This is true. Cheaper to use, lower EMC value. Absolutely true. Sometimes I read comments wrong, like incorrectly, and it makes it sound like you guys have put typos in there that you haven't, and I apologize for that. Cub, why is your name Cub? Well, it all goes back to my jungle roots. See, I was born in the cold, harsh wilderness of a frozen jungle, and I was the only child born there in 1,000 years. So it had been 1,000 years since the cold jungle had seen a new child, and they don't actually call... Oh, Snapdragon. Wait a minute. How many of these is it for... What? What's going on here? Oh, okay. I don't really care. Oh, hold on. No, I forgot I put all these over there. But, yeah. And so everyone just called me Cub because I was sort of the first child to be born there in 1,000 years. And then they declared me king, and I ruled with power for quite a while before I was ousted by sort of this jealous dude. And now I make YouTube videos, slowly trying to regain my strength and my position, and also learn how to spell kinesis properly the first time, because I get it wrong every time. Look at that! Power armor, tinker table. Done! Just throw it up. That's just, actually, no, you get out of here. We don't need you anymore. You've been a great help to the cause. We'll come back. We'll get you later if we need you. Do you have an EMC value? I don't have an EMC value. Well, there you are. Do we have to power this thing? I don't even know. No, stop that. Dawn, that's not the true story at all. Ah, yes, why isn't it Cub? No, but it is Cub, so that's not really the right one. So we got the tinker table now. So what next? Do we like build a helmet? I guess. Do you hear that whistle? It's ridiculous. My mind just went nuclear. All right, we're gonna build the power armor helmet, I suppose. No installed modules. We'll add modules as we go. There's lots of different options here. Bronze ingots and some wiring. Oh, are you Shrekking kidding me? We gotta have more of this stuff. Oh, good grief. All right, fine. That's fine. We'll grab like 4 of these. So we can have them all kind of going at once. We'll get some more charcoal. That's good. We'll set them up over here because not much else going on. And we'll split up some blocks for each. Excellent. And what went into this stuff? All right, so 4-to-1 ratio on that. So, I mean, we're going to burn through a lot of EMC here today, folks. Stack of those. And then 4 stacks of these. Gee willikers. But at least we're not going to have to come back for more anytime soon. All right, so that's going to get started. And then the next one, I believe, was silver. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but honestly, it's too late. And then Teslatite, we don't really have a lot of, or enough of to really do anything. We I'm at 5? 5? Okay, fair enough. That'll give us like 1 more bar. We'll have to go find more of that. Why did I... Okay, yep, you know what? No worries. So for the wiring, and at least it gives us 8 of them, we need to hang on to at least 1 red alloy, but then we also need 2 purple alloys, so I'm torn over what to do in this situation. I guess we'll go ahead and do that, because this should be giving us, yeah, some red alloys, so we're good there. We're perfectly fine. Need to take a nap, because it is dark outside. I think what we'll do next is, wait. Tekkit is still a thing? No way, man. It hasn't died in, let's see, 4 years ago. How long ago was it that Tekkit Main was released? So Tekkit Main, I think, came out in 2015? No, it was earlier than that. But then we had Tekkit Legends come out in... Actually, no, Tekkit Legends came out in 2015. Yeah, so it should have died then, but people still really enjoy it for some reason. I dislike it immensely. I'm tired of it. I don't want to play it anymore. We still don't know why this is happening. Why is this series happening? No one can say for sure. Some people think I've gone insane. Some people think I've had my brain taken over by some foul, evil creature. Who can say for sure? Maybe there's an itching in the back of my skull that I can't quite scratch, and if I could, maybe I'd finally be free of this nightmare. I'm just waiting on a new Tekkit. I love Tekkit. I mean, there's a lot of mod packs out there. People swear by other mod packs, but I always come back to Tekkit because I think it's just nice and it's simple, and it's, you know, it's easy to follow. There's never too many mods. It's not like you have these other mods, and granted, they're good. There's other good mods. Most of the FTP mods, though, they're just too big. There's too much going on. And they're sort of like, but anyone can do anything. You can have all your friends, and you can all do something else. I'm like, I don't have any friends. I don't want any. So I'm good. Thank you, though. Power armor helmet. Fantastic. Get me that out of there. We're going to throw it in here, and we're going to make a thing. So first off, I guess we have to apply energy to it. Oh, shrek me, I've got to remember how to charge this stuff as well. Basic battery, advanced battery, elite battery, solar generator, and high-efficiency solar generator. 3 times the power generation of a standard solar generator. Can't you also get like a thing that goes in your pants? Which is going to sound weird, but it's, it helps power when you walk around. I think I had one of those once. I'm going to change my name to Cub Games Fan. Why, if you want to do that, I guess. I mean, I would recommend maintaining some level of originality and individuality. Tekkit Main came out in like 2012. I think you're right. 2015 is when Tekkit Legends came out. So, I mean, on that schedule, we're going to be waiting till 2018 for the next Tekkit? That's absurd! Absolutely insane. Have you ever attempted to communicate with the Yogscast? I tweeted Lewis the other day to ask him if he was ever going to release that episode of the Yogpod that was never released because it was really boring. It was like the pilot episode, and he didn't reply, so I don't know when. I hope that happens someday. What's useful? I guess we need to build a battery. Probably at least an advanced battery. Press shift for more information. More advanced capacitor, which can store more energy. Alright, let's just look up capacitor, I suppose. Or what goes into a basic battery? Maybe if we just type in battery. Do y'all see a basic battery? I don't. Single-use battery? What if we just type in the word basic? Shrek me. What if we just type in at power armor? What is this nonsense? Get out of here with this. Charging pad should work. That's the ticket. No, Shadows of Israfel. A Shadow of Israfel would be great. I'd love to see that again. What's the actual name of the power armor mod? Oh, geez, what a name. Machine Muses. All right, here we go. LV capacitor. Right, they have weird names, capacitors. In case you couldn't tell, I'm a bit tired today, guys. Like, I'm not on my tip-top. Silver and gold for... Is that the advanced one? No, that's the advanced one. So the advanced one... Oh, interesting. It uses Engineer's Toolbox. We're going to need 4 wiring. We do technically have 4 wiring. Oh, sweet mother. Okay. Alright. At least all this stuff has EMC values. 4 redstone and a block of gold. And then more gold and a diamond and a blank module. Oh, jeez. We've gone too deep, folks. We've gone too deep. Let's go basic. What goes into this? Now, this is still complicated. Gold nuggets, redstone. Whatever happened to really basic stuff? I like basic stuff. I like simple stuff. Okay. I guess we'll start here with a blank module. I can do that. Glowstone, some various colored machine chassis. We'll start here. Tin and gold nuggets. Here we go, everyone. Tin. Okay. Gold. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? All right, there we go. We've got the items. I don't remember the exact recipe, but I feel, and sometimes feelings do matter. There we go. Machine chassis. Got that. We're set to go now. Hey there, Tyler Peter. How are you doing? Would you ever shave your beard if you reach a certain number of subs? Probably not. No. Subs are useless. The main, if I could impart any level of wisdom to anyone, it'd be don't care about your subscriber counts. They are worthless. Absolutely. Because just because someone subscribed to you doesn't mean they're actually going to watch your videos. So we've got that built at least. I think we're going for the medium level one. So next up is to combine that with 3 gold and a diamond. Again, simple enough. Get 3 of those. And get a diamond. You haven't missed much, Bubba. I promise. You haven't missed much. When has Tekkit ever been simple? Tekkit is always been simple. Tekkit's the most simple of the mod packs. I feel quite at ease with it. All right, good grief. All right. 3 redstone, 2 gold nugs, and some lead. Do we even have lead? I didn't think we did. What was the alternative recipe that I already clicked out of before checking? Back in we go. All right, nether quartz I think we've got. And also, that recipe would be cheaper by like quite a bit. So it might be worth it. Okay, we can also use just copper instead of Oh, okay. Well, that's a lot cheaper. So, nether quartz, copper, redstone. Please tell me we have nether quartz. Wow! How? No! No, say it's not so! Oh, come on now. Do we have any other alternatives? So, I either have to work out where to find lead, which is not a particularly difficult task, I suppose. We already have these. No. We're going to need nether quartz eventually anyway. We're just going to go to the nether. To heck with this. We're going to have it for another recipe in the future. Let's just do it. Would you ever wipe your bum? No, of course not. Why would anyone ever do that? Tyler, your Wi-Fi crashed. Sorry to hear about that. Have you tried jiggling the cable? I find that helps sometimes. But that's just because my Wi-Fi... What the heck? What? Regular pig? Did you just attack me? Oh, man. Everything's just gone crazy. Okay, we seem to be stable. Everything seems to be fine. All right. Let's just poke on over here. That looks like the ticket right there. I can call you T-Wyler. All right, T-Wyler. I'll call you that. I think you actually meant Tyler. Did I call you Taylor? I do that sometimes. Are they angry at me? Are they getting angry? I think they're getting angry at me, guys. Let's get out of here. We got the nether quartz ore. What do we do with it? Uses. Do we just throw it in... Do we grind it? We can smelt it. And we can throw it through a grinder module, but we don't have that. We just have a Tyler. Not T-Wyler. Tyler. Gotcha. Okay, Cub, play Punch-Out with body cam. You guys have really weird requests of me. Like, what is going on here? Did someone, like, hack the stream and just put in the title, request weird things from Cub? I mean, goodness me. Goodness gracious me. All these different requests. Cub, play these. Your name is Tyler. Alright, Tyler. I think I can remember that. Maybe. I make no promises. Let's see what happens if we throw it in there. Like, is it actually going to grind it up? It's going to take a long time if it is. Get back out of there. We're just gonna. We only need one of you technically. So there you go. And throw this back in here. What are you doing? What is your purpose? We can compress you, but why are you inside of here? Is that where I've had this stuff going this whole time? No. Did I put that in there? I must have done. I must have done that manually. A guy's name? No, it's not a guy's name. Tyler is... I mean, I know a girl named... Oh, no. Look what I just did. I know a girl named Logan, and sometimes she gets teased for having a boy's name, but I had nothing wrong with that. It's a good name. It's a good, strong name. Don't ever let anyone give you grief over your name there, Tyler. Stand up for yourself. Etc. Alright, so we need nether quartz. 4 of them. Redstone. That many of them. And then what was the other ingredient? Bronze. I can't tell you the amount of times I've looked at this. Welcome to YouTube, Cub. Aha. Where weird stuff always happens. I'm going to say, yeah. I'm going to say that's absolutely true. That is the basis of YouTube, is that weird stuff happens. Shrek. Alright, I'm actually going to look at the recipe and do this manually. I used to watch you loads, but then for some reason YouTube unsubbed me. Plus, I never recommended... Plus, I was never recommended because YouTube is messed up at the moment. Yeah, Shay Brown, that happens. YouTube is going through a rough patch right now in its life. I can remember this recipe. This is a recipe I can remember, everyone. I've already forgotten it. The recipe has now actually left my head. I'm just guessing at this point. That's not it. Apparently, that's not it. And it might not have been bronze. It might have been brass. Let's find out what I did wrong. It's copper. It's copper. Of course it's copper. Why would it have been... Why would it be... okay, copper. It's cool. It's not that big a deal. They're both basically the same color. I can be excused for that. Do you have an EMC value? Oh, thank heavens. You got drama, commentary, and Cub. Your nickname is Typee. Okay, I can call you that if you'd like. I don't have to. Listen, this is all about my streams are designed to cater to the viewer. Not really. They're designed for me to just have fun and do stuff, and if people like them, that's fine. But I'm willing to cater to you, TP. Is it TP or is it Typee? I feel like Tyler, Typee, right? Because your last name's Peter. Tyler, Peter, Typee. But it could also technically pronounce... Why are we going into such detail about this? We got things to do. Hit that bell and become part of the Noti Squad. Is that what we're calling you guys? How would you feel if someone made an animation of you? I would feel honored, but also, I don't know. I like watching animations of other people, but I don't feel like I'm entertaining enough to warrant any sort of animation about myself. And that's not just being modest, because I'm not a very modest person. I'm actually quite self-centered. This is what we're building, correct? We never even got around to building this. We never even finished this. Goodness me. Was it glowstone? I think it was glowstone. I cannot believe the amount of time I've had to go back here and look at this recipe. All right, 2 glowstone, one of the main colors. So, do we have any dyes? Okay, let's see. I think we can use lapis in lieu of a blue dye. A red dye, we'll just need some flowers. Do we have any rose, perhaps? Right, and then you'll give me red dye, correct? Yeah, you'll give me some red dye. Okay, and the last one's going to be green dye, which I think we have to get from a cactus. Unless there's another way to do it. Which we're about to find out together as a group. This is going to be fantastic. You can call me Typee or Tyler Paris or just Tyler. Paris is my middle name. I like the name Paris. But if you don't want to be called that, also understandable. Okay, so it looks like hemp. We don't really have an easy access to that. We're going to have to go find a cactus, everyone. Honored, but odded out at the same time. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be cool. But who's going to do that? I'm not going to make an animation about myself. All right. So, Typee, have we decided to just go with Paris? Because I like Paris. Now, there's a strong likelihood, and it's not that I'm mean or anything, but I'm extraordinarily forgetful. So I could forget that by the next time we stream. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to commit that to memory. Just like I committed Xander's proper pronunciation. Because it's not Xander, because the X makes a Z sound. I assume. Although, didn't you correct me on that at one point? Or was that correcting me on something else and I assumed you were correcting me? X's generally make Z sounds. Like, I don't even understand, why does Z exist? What is its purpose? Zoo? Zebra? I can't think of any other words that start with Z. Just those two. A xylophone starts with an X. Xander starts with an X. Xiphos starts with an X. If we've got X making all these Z sounds, what do we need Z for? Besides those two words. Honestly, the English language needs a major overhaul, okay? We need to get rid of either C or K, because we don't need both, because they both make the same sound. We need to stop this thing that we do, and we obsess with it. Making C make S sounds? We don't need C to make S sounds. That's what we have S for. We have S. True. Yeah, I said zebra, didn't I? Also Zelda, I suppose. But listen, X shouldn't be making Z sounds. That's why we have Z. Xylophone should begin with a Z. We don't need... I said we get rid of C because it's confusing. My fish is named Zipper with an X. Why would you do that? Why? Also, we need individual letters for things like th and ch and f. Oh, actually, no, we have that. PH does not need to make a f sound. We have an F. It does that just fine. Phone. F-O-N-E. Why is it PH? Who comes up with these decisions? Did y'all hear that? That was odd. Just someone laying on the horn as they drove by playing really loud music. We're going on another adventure, everyone. Xanthippe? You have very interesting names for your pets there. Miss Tyler Paris. Very interesting names. Miss Paris. Ooh, I like that. Miss Paris. All right, we're going on another grand adventure. This time we're going to go find a desert because we have to find a cactus. Yeah, I understand. So, this is where we've gone before. Oh, wow, I thought we did like a big donut shape, but apparently no, we just kind of went this way and then came back. We're going to go off in this direction, kind of, see if we can maybe find a, hold on, this direction? Yeah. See if maybe we can happen upon, wait, am I just going off in the same direction? I am. This direction, see if we can maybe happen upon a nice desert area where we can hopefully find some cacti, and soon. Or hemp. Is this hemp? This is just double tall grass. Hemp would also work. I'll take hemp as well, if we can get our hands on it. Turns out, the English is the hardest language to learn, because we have there, and there. Yes, indeed we do. Which is also silly, but then also I. I think that my eyes are a little bit painful. And then if you throw a pirate in there, you go, "Aye! My eyes are hurting! I've never felt such pain like this in my eye, eh?" I mean, technically it's A, but everyone says "aye." So it's just the worst. You have Jack? Like Jack what? Like Jack in the Box? What are you going on about there? Huntscast, what are you doing? This is thrilling. This is what I look forward to in my live streams. Holding down the W key and sometimes occasionally tapping spacebar until we find a desert. You know what the problem here is? When I created this world, I selected large biomes for no real good reason. And now we have to put up with this. We just have to put up with this. If you walk, you should find hemp. I'm already flying, though. Like, we're already doing this. Also, your. Yeah, yours, ours. You're not late, Nemesis. In fact, some would say you're just in time for the grand journey. Look at this. This is great. There's got to be something magical down here. Teslatite would actually be really handy. But no, it's just uranium and your other base metals. This place is useless. All right, maybe we should just walk around. What does hemp look like? Like, what am I looking for? Is it just sort of like tall grass? What is this? Is this hemp? No, it's a flower. Hey. Hey, what's this? Not really, what is this? I've got no idea what I'm looking at over here. Looks like a structure made of marble? Submit your guesses right now. Has the Yogscast ever recognized you? It seems unlikely for a person who gets about 50 views on all their videos. The Yogscast would ever recognize me. Guys, this is a structure with a lucky block. And I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling very lucky. Here we go. Oh! Lovely. Well, that was a nice surprise. What a nice find. Hey, there's another one. Oh, and another one. Oh, there's a lot of these. Is that normal? Is this a normal thing? That's just cute. Maybe one of them will have a cacti in it. Try saying Tyler Paris, and an Australian accent. Oh, you have an okay, so you're Australian. Or do you just have an Australian accent and no one knows how you got it? Like you're actually in the Netherlands. And, oh, snap. Okay, so this could end well, but this could also end very poorly because now there's a lot of lucky blocks. All right, so Australian accent. Listen, this is going to be potentially heavily offensive to all Australian viewers, but Tyler Peters suggested it. So first off, give me something I might have already... Wait just a second. Ah! A beacon! This is fantastic. We don't even get good stuff like this from tips. Usually, we don't get this kind of goodies. I'm going to get that golden bar, though. That's a lot of EMC right there. Fantastic. Big old block of gold. All right. Things could still go real downhill in a hurry. Oh, snap. Oh, no. Okay, good. It's just EMC. Oh, boy. I did not expect that loud noise. It kind of looks like sugarcane. All right. Australian accent. So, the problem is... I listen to a lot of Australian podcasts, like a lot of Australian podcasts. I listen to like the Weekly Planet and Mic Check. I listen to, I can't remember the other names of them. Do I need to check? I don't need to check. A lot of different Sans Pants podcasts. I listen to Hey Fam. I listen to, what do they call it? Filthy Casuals. So I know what Australians sound like. The problem is, when I try to do an Australian accent, it doesn't sound like any of those people. All of those people with their lovely Australian... No, I always go for like the real stereotypical Australian accent, which is absolutely insulting. So, I don't know, Miss Tyler Paris. Miss Tyler Paris? I'm not sure if this is... Oh, Shrek me. Are they all... Is this my army of cats now? Alright, we're going to make the best of this. I want you to all follow me into battle. Today is the day of reckoning. We're going to go find some cactus in the desert. You hide your accent in your videos. Why on earth would you do that? People love Australian accents. They're lovely. Listen, you need to get off of this one. Okay, now you need to stand up. There you go. You're great using American accents. Well, that's good. Although, are you sure? Because sometimes when people who don't have American accents try to do American accents, it sounds a bit like Benedict Cumberbatch trying to do an American accent, which is never good. I mean, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. All right, Australian accent. Here we go. I'm very uncomfortable doing this now because it's one thing if you just kind of do it randomly, but when you have an actual Australian watching, you just feel like everything's about to just go downhill. Here we go. Dingoes. Dingoes. Right, all right. That's Australian. Dingoes. Dingoes. Oh, they've only got... the dingo's only gone and taken the baby. Hey, how was that? How's that, right? That was pretty awful. I need to come up... So give me something to say with the Australian accent besides dingoes. How you doing, guys? Oh, this is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. What is something an Australian would say? Something appropriate, please. Let's see. Oh, just going to Adelaide. Dingo. This just comes back to dingo. I don't know what else to say. Oh, what goodness me. Yep, cats will keep the creepers at bay. That's the one advantage to this that we've currently got going for us. The magic teleporting cat army. Meow, meow, meow. I mean, basically, if I could just get them to sing, like, in sync, we could not only have a great band name, but also, goodness me, we've got a lot of stuff, and none of it is actually what we need. Shut up, cats. Meow. What, can we get rid of something sandstone, I guess? Alright, listen, I'm going back to the house with all this stuff. How are you, mate? Okay. How are you, mate? It's just so bad. I'm just no good at it. I'm sorry. I don't do accents well. I'm not good at them. I'm not good at accents or impersonations. I have what I think is a really good Jar Jar Binks, but other people tell me is actually not a very good Jar Jar Binks, like, at all. Why are there so many lucky blocks around here? This is not a normal thing. Okay. I guess I could have potentially ended up bad. Yeah, we don't really need that, though. Yeah, come on, everybody. I'll just take you all home and put you around the house and keep creepers away. assuming I can find my way home. I'm just heading toward that red mark on the map, is where I died at some point. I assume if we can just get back there, we'll be fine. Kim is still obsessed with Cumberbatch. Aha. And I failed at spelling his last name as usual. I mean, is there really a proper spelling for his name? Because I feel like everyone just spells it slightly differently, and that's probably okay. Like, I don't think there's any uniform way of spelling it. Much like the English language, Benedict Cumberbatch's name doesn't really make any sense. They don't have very high-pitched voices. Are we referring to Australians? Because actually, one thing I've noticed about Australians is they kind of do. Like, not all of them, but all the ones I listen to on my podcast. But then that could likely be due to the fact that I listen to a lot of nerdy podcasts, and nerds, myself included, all tend to have higher pitched voices. But I think of Tommy Dassolo, you know, that goofy little egg-headed guy. I can call him that because it's like a joke in the podcast. They refer to him as an egg. He's a stupid egg. I don't know if I actually can call him that because it's usually his friends that refer to him as a stupid egg, and I'm not his friend. But he has a very high-pitched voice. And if you ever look at him, you wouldn't think, oh yeah, that guy's got a high-pitched voice, but he does. And then also, that's a very confusing thing. So if I'm listening to some, let's say just someone from the UK or someone from the States, and they're in a podcast, you can generally kind of guess their age, but everyone in Australia tends to sound a little bit, or at least, again, only in the podcast that I listen to, they all sound a little bit younger than you would assume. Like, you find out they're like 40 years old, and you're like, I thought you were 25 this whole time. This is weird, and I feel slightly uncomfortable, but also not really a big deal. But then again, that's only with the collection of comic book and TV show podcasts that I listen to, so I don't know. Still, Saunders actually doesn't have a very high-pitched voice from Steel Wars and Green Guide letters. I do love those Green Guide letters! How was that? That was my best Steel Saunders. Do I get points for that one there? Tyler, on a scale of 1 to 10, how was that for being Australian? Honestly, when I try to do accents, and that's another problem I've got, if I try to do an accent, I can't hold it for very long, so even if I get a good one, it starts to go all over the map after a while. Like, I'll get a little ways into it, I'll say like 5 or 6 words, and then it's just all downhill from there. Alright, you guys, all chill. I mean, these are the most obedient cats in the world. I've never had a cat like this. Y'all are gonna hang out over here from now on. Please sit down. I don't want any of you to wander off and get lost. Alright, you're Mr. Whiskers. You're, yep, that's your name, and you're Meow. Hey, muted him, welcome back. Good grief, that's gonna drive me crazy, all that meowing outside. God, I'll be back in a bit. Gotta go pick up something at the store for my mom. Alright, well, hey, you go do that. You have a good trip. Take care. Look out for strangers and random people, which are also called strangers. And then also dangerous people, who can also be strangers. But not all people who are strangers are dangerous. So just look out for dangerous strangers. I mean, that was a pretty good trip. That was great. Oh, thank you, Tyler. You're the bomb. You're so kind. You're too kind, really. So that was like the most useless trip ever of all time. You were born in the USA. You have an Aussie accent, and you speak Italian. Wow, you've just been all over the map, haven't you? I was born in Texas, and I speak pretty good Texan, which is sort of like, it's English. But it's also kind of Spanish, because you just throw in a bunch of Spanish words all the time, and you're like, oh, yeah, you're Texan, I believe it. Like, I can order from Taco Bell real easily. But then again, I guess anyone can do that, because it's not real Mexican food. And you have great hair. Tyler, you got so much going on. All my hair's falling out. I can't speak any other languages. I don't have any interesting accents. Why do you need so many cats? Gab, I didn't want the cats. They just showed up. Is that hemp? If that's hemp, I'm going to be very upset. No, it's lilac. Good. I'm going on this grand adventure. Hey, Iceberg Mama, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't have great hair. I don't have a great accent. Oh, maybe someday my life will be equal up to something akin to Tyler's there. Maybe. How do you get the great hair, though? Were you just born with the great hair? Like, do you have a hair routine? What type of shampoo do you use? And also, is it like real fruity smelling? Because I don't really want a super fruity smelling shampoo, but if it's going to help me get great hair, then I'm all into it. And you speak some French. Okay, well, look, I found a village. Not what we were looking for. Although, y'all remember that time we went way off over here In like, all right, no, hold on. Where did we go? There's house. So we went way off over here. Where did we go? Did we really go all the way over there? Wow. We went way off over here, and we tried to find a village. Well, there's one right here by the house. There you go. Taco Bell is not real Mexican food. Although then, I've only had real Mexican food a few times in my life. In Texas, what you mostly get is Tex-Mex, which is kind of, it's like a beautiful blend of culture. It's fantastic. It's really my favorite food. It's actually not my favorite food, but it's probably what I eat most of, so I don't know. You could learn Pig Latin. I guess technically it is another language, but are there really any hard and fast rules for it? Because mostly, Itbay, Isbay. I need to pick words that aren't just 2 letters long, because it works better that way. But it's mostly you just add bay to things and switch some words around. So you use gel and strawberries. So it smells like strawberries, or it's... Hey, look, another village! What is this? What are you guys playing at? Do any of you have cactus you'd like to trade for an emerald? Because at this point, I'm pretty open to that idea. Wheat for an emerald. See, we went through all that effort to go get an emerald. Well, I mean, I guess we didn't actually... We ended up just going home and doing that, but... It's a mixed feeling. I can watch you, because I cannot find a Switch to play Zelda and... Wait, hold on. Oh, we've gotten someone else to say Canada. Iceberg Mama, you're the best. You're fantastic. So Canada is sold out of Switches, eh? That's a shame. Cub, you notice you passed some sweet hemp near... Wait, what? Okay, so... You're sure it was hemp near the house? Well, then let's go back, and we'll check and make sure. So you don't actually use strawberries in your hair there, Tyler. It just smells like strawberries. Does the shampoo have strawberries in it, or is it like an artificial strawberry smell? Like, how do they get it? Hey, Burnt Newt, by the way. We say strawberry like strawberry. Strawberry. Oi! Get off my lawn! That was not even close to Australian, though I kind of like where that was going. Dango! Dango! Oi! Get them strawberries off my lawn! How is that? Am I doing good again? Am I getting close? Okay. Let's keep it down below. We'll search the woods here for hemp. I feel like this is probably, if we were doing this in the real world, we would get arrested. If we were actually searching a real forest for hemp, it would not be going down like this. First off, there would be dogs on our tail. Fortunately, there's not. I still haven't figured out what hemp looks like. Maybe that's the first step in this whole procedure. Hemp. Kind of just looks like reeds. Does it also grow by the water? Maybe it also grows by the water, because there's some reeds over here. Wait a minute! Do you guys remember that time we went all the way back to the spawn location so we could get some stinking reeds, and there's some right here outside the house? What is this? Also, this is in fact sugarcane, not hemp, which is a darn shame. But also, it's been here this whole time. Look, that tree over there's giving me the finger. That's what the tree thinks. Let's go ahead and... I don't want to have to go on any more adventures after this. So we're also going to go ahead and grab a pumpkin. So we'll have that to EMC later if we need it. It was by the lake. Well, we were just by the lake and it wasn't there now. It was in the plains area. It was by the lake. Hemp seed isn't illegal IRL. Still, though, think about what we're doing here. Oh my gosh, is that it? Oh my gosh, is that it? Is that it up there? That might be it up there. That might be it up there. What am I trying to do at the moment? Well, we're trying to find hemp, which I think we might have succeeded at. I mean, we were trying to find cacti. Got hemp, people. Guess what doesn't have an EMC value, though? It's hemp, just so you guys know. Hemp doesn't have an EMC value. I mean, we might have passed a lot of hemp, and we wouldn't have known it because I was so busy looking for cacti. And then I was trying to do really bad Australian accents, and I was trying to figure out why Tyler was rubbing strawberries in her hair, but she doesn't. It's just the way this shampoo smells. But we don't know. The shampoo... Wait, did we get... Oh, that's sugarcane. The shampoo might actually have strawberries in it. We don't know. If you're allergic... how do you replant it? Does it have to be by water? Is it like that? Is that how this is going to be? Can you even replant it? Is it just like a naturally occurring herb? We'll find out. Water. And don't tell me to plant it on sand, or I'll slap all of you. What if you have an allergic reaction to strawberries? Can you use Lady Tyler Paris's special select brand strawberry shampoo? Also, if you use shampoo that's actually made from strawberries... Okay, see, this isn't working. You can't seem to... I can't replant... I can't replant the hemp, guys. It's not going to work. Oh, but we got flax seeds. Like, that's helpful. Unless flax seeds give you hemp. Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing. We're going to go plant this thing, though. We're going to see what happens. Cool. Leave that there. Why not convert to cactus green? Hey, hip seeds! What are the other uses for this, though? Because we are trying to... Okay. I think we smelt it. Is that the ticket? Is that what we're trying to do here? Smelting it will give us cactus greens. But then, what if we need hemp at some point in the future? We're just gonna cook it up because I can't imagine needing hemp again. Here you go. Take that. I keep interrupting whatever this thing is doing. I'm sure it doesn't mind. All right, we've got our cactus green, everyone. It's been one heck of an adventure. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. I'm sorry. I don't actually remember the words. Ah, Tyler, are you off to Walmart to buy some shampoo? Well, you have fun with that. Thank you for joining. Thank you for putting up with me mispronouncing your name and then having really bad Australian accents. You've been a great sport over it. Cub, have you had any issues with your Nintendo Switch? I have not. Nope, it's been working fine. I got a screen cover for it, so I haven't had issues with it being scratched yet or anything. But I haven't. It's been working fine. I actually just got Fast Racing RMX on it, and that's actually really, really fun. It's very difficult to wrap your mind around when you first get the game, because, I mean, it's not, like, super hard, but I just didn't know what to expect after I downloaded it. Hey, the best thing you can do on that game, though, is to go ahead and just immediately reset the controls, because the default control layout for Fast Racing RMX is just garbage. It's just a garbage thing. I don't recommend it. All right, so we're finally back to machine whatchamacallits. This entire time, this is what we've been after. This guy right here. Look at that. I feel like we're close. Recipe! 12 of them. Good! I should have planted it. Nah, because we're never going to need it again, right? That's the justification for this. You just arrived, but did you do the centralized solar power generator? No, we haven't done that yet, Iceberg Moment. We haven't gotten around to that one, but I'm sure it is on the agenda. Maybe not for today, because we've already been going for almost an hour. Thank you. Thank you again, Tyler. I hope you can come back for future ones. What processor do I have? I have an Core i7-3770K overclocked to 4.5 gigahertz, which is pretty nice. It comes in handy. I think we're ready to go on this one, but I can't seem to actually get that recipe up there. Recipe! That is expensive. Holy snap, I didn't even consider how expensive this thing is we're going to build. Good grief. Well, we're going to need like 3 more. We got some gold blocks. Take the gold blocks and that gold there. And take some of these cables. There you go. And take this thing back. We don't need it. Take these. Good grief. Maybe we should just go ahead and build this one while we're at it. No, we shouldn't. Never mind. No, we've made it this far. So we need at least one of those gold blocks. And then we've likely got redstone down here. Watch this, guys! From memory, everyone. You got a call from Sugarland, Texas? Was it someone who was just like, congratulations, you've won a free home security system? I hate those calls. I got a spam call earlier today, but it was from like Maryland, and obviously I didn't answer it because why would I? I don't need a home security system. Thank you, spam caller. Or it's worse when it's like, hello, this is calling from Microsoft Windows. We believe your Windows PC may have a virus. We'll need your login information. Like, why would I ever give you that? Does this work? Do people fall for this? And apparently, yes, they do. Because it works. They keep doing it. The i7-7700K is better. Yes, that's the newer model. So the 3770 is it 3770? 36 what hold on. 3770 I think is what it is. It's old. Very old. From memory, everyone, hopefully he said. What did I say? Wait, from memory what? Do you still have the Titan X? I certainly do. Yes. No desire to. Okay, so we can adjust that, and we can adjust this. I don't remember what those things do, though. So, right, so that just makes it heavier. And then this IC2 tier, I'm not entirely sure what that accomplishes. Maybe we'll just keep it low. Maybe we'll just like put it at 1. If someone in the chat knows what's going on. I have not touched this mod since... Oh, you love the Indian accent? It's one of the only ones I can do. Obviously, we all know now I can't do Australian. Key bindings, visual, none of this stuff matters. Need that charging pad, though. Where's that at? A lux capacitor, not to be confused with the flux capacitor. Very different thing. Charging. Got an accelerator. Always handy. Can I just throw it inside of here? Whoa! Hey, that worked! Cool! I mean, that's not the most efficient means of powering it, but... the Titan X wasn't the best. What are you talking about? That moment when someone calls you about your Linux having a virus, but you don't have a Linux. I always tell them I just don't have a computer. And they always just keep insisting that I give them my computer information. And it's always really fun. Because you can just keep them on the phone and harass them, and it's always a good time. I like the Titan X. It was pretty good. The XP was better. The 1080 Ti is legit, but I don't have money. Fortunately, I have to leave. I'll watch the archive. Oh, well, thank you for tuning in while you could, Iceberg Moment. We're so glad you're able to join us for the short time that we were able to spend together. It was wonderful. Greetings from Canada. Fantastic. So we've got a legitimate Canadian who's in on the joke now. Yes! That was a burp. I don't know if you'll notice that, but I suppressed it well. So now we got to figure out what we're going to add to this thing to kind of make it worth its while. Because now we've got, like, we can put things like binoculars. With the problems that have been plaguing Optifine lately, you've decided to take that zoom ability into your own hands. Fair enough. Okay. Hologram emitter. Okay. Again, fair enough. Where's that at? Are these in alphabetical order? These aren't in any alphabetical order. If we just type in emitter, though. Shrek, where is it? There it is. Ah, there we go. Hail Canada. No, Samson 4444. It's Canada. You got to get with it. A 1050 Ti. It's a solid card. It's a good solid card. We can make this. The Switch is in stock on the UK Amazon. I'll tell you where it's in stock that I know of. UK and Australia. I don't think they sold out in Australia, but they're nowhere in the States. So we need the basic dies, the strengthened glass. We should have some of that, actually. I know we've got some left over from something. 2. We got 2 left over from something. I mean, I was hoping for more than that, but also can't say I'm surprised. Recipe. Nope, that's not it. Recipe. So it's just glass, tin, saltpeter, water. There was a different recipe, though. What was it? Wasn't there a different recipe? I feel like we did this with a different recipe at some point. We have saltpeter? Oh, we got 1. Right. We went on some sort of weird adventure for that. Do we have glass? Don't have glass. So, glass. I think we can use iron. I don't know. It doesn't matter what we use. Glass, iron, and some water. So we could just get like a bucket of water. I'm sure there's cheaper materials we could use here, but I can't be asked because I'm super lazy. There you go. All right, we got those. So that's set to roll. Then next up, we just need the... Oh, no. We got to build a gate. That means we got to build some... We might have built a laser. I think we did build a laser. Yeah, we just have one. I don't think we ever used it, but we've got one. So we got that going for us, at least. This mod brings back so many memories from the old the old Tekkit series, not classic. Yes, it certainly does. So red, blue, green, and yellow. Your basic primary colors. Do I have some down here? Yeah, we've got basically all of them down here. And then the last thing is going to be that basic gate. I don't think we ever built an assembly table, though. No, we didn't. We're going to have to build one of those. Am I hearing a cat? Yeah, you are. You're hearing many, many cats. All right, obsidian. Okay, thought we had some of that. A diamond gear. Look at that. We're set to go, guys. I thought this was going to be like a big chore. But no, we're fine. A diamond gear, and then a touch of redstone we should have down here. Are you hearing a cat? That is classic right there. That's going to be the title of the episode, except it probably won't be because I'll likely forget about that. All right, we've got our assembly table. We're going to get ourselves a laser as well. Maybe just like 4 of them should be enough. And then we're going to need some kinesis pipes. which I spelled right that time. Get rid of this nonsense. Just do this on the ceiling? I think we just do this on the ceiling. What's the distance that you can do these things at? I can't quite recall. But you know what? If we just put this, like, there, right? And then we put these here. Okay. Now roll with me on this one. I think that that's just like a piece of redstone in there for a basic gate. I think it's just like a piece of redstone to get the chipset. Yeah. Something's got to be done about those cats, by the way. So much trouble? You would think so, but I think it's probably worth it. Alright, guys. Do your laser. They're not lasering. Alright, apparently they don't like the placement of this. That's okay. I didn't honestly expect that to work. Well, I kind of did. I am marginally surprised that it did not. What if I just put this thing, like, right here? How about now, lasers? You feeling up to the task? Do I have to apply power directly to this thing? Energy required, 0. Stored, 0. Energy rate, 0. Oh, yeah, I forgot they spit out the top. But also, I just want it to go, and it's not. These guys are full on power. Do you have to turn switches on? I think you... Oh, you might have to have a switch. Or lover. Switch is a different thing. A Switch is a gaming console. One of a kind, portable gaming console. It's totally revolutionary. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be having any effect. Can't seem to right-click it either to control it. Alright, well, back to the drawing board, I guess. I mean, they're going to lose all their power once I break them. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And the cat sounds are starting to drive me crazy. But we're not quitting until we get this done. You know what we could be doing? Here's the thing we could be doing. We could be charging this to full power. Good grief, look at that. That's lovely. I guess we have, like, a lot of backlog in these things? Yeah, we do. So I guess this thing is just staying charged at all times. Well, that'll be filled up in no time, I suppose. Let's run the power cables. Try double-clicking the item you want to craft. Oh my gosh, you're right, that's what we have to do. You're absolutely correct, that's what we have to do. Let's put these guys back up here. All 4 of them? Didn't I build 4 of them? Oh. Well, that was an interesting thing to have happen. And then we'll throw this guy, like, right there. And then we'll put that there, and then we'll select what we want. And there we go. Thank you so much. Who said that? Who even said that? Gabe, you're our hero. Fantastic. Well, that'll be done in no time. And then we have to make that red cable, which is going to be a piece of redstone, some red dye, and an iron. Yeah. I've done this mod before. You would think I'd remember some of these things, but you'd also be wrong if you thought that. Like, my retention rate for information is very low unless it's, like, stupid Star Wars facts that will get me nowhere in life. So, you know, I can't think of any off the top of my head. In the old Legends universe, who was it that... give me that. What was the name of the Luke clone that Luke had to fight? The answer is Luke with 2 U's. It's not like the best fact, but again, I've retained that ever since I read the original Thrawn trilogy, just because it was so weird and dumb. But what I cannot remember is how to work an assembly table, which is tragic, absolutely tragic. My goodness, this has been quite a subdued stream, I think. I've been pretty chill this whole time. Normally we get a little bit more energetic about stuff, but it's been a long day. I spent a long night out with my buddies. We had a great time. We played that weird Jackbox game, which was a lot of fun. I don't know, folks. I don't know. Get some more of that going. This is still going pretty quick. This is still filling up with garbage that I should probably sort through, but don't have the time to deal with. And look at that. So, I mean, what were we building this for? What was the purpose? Wait a minute. Hologram something. Slaughter the cats? I'm starting to feel that. I'm starting to feel like that might be a great idea. Because honestly, that meowing is starting to wear on my nerves. That might just be how we end the video. We might just go slaughter all the cats. Or maybe what we'll do is we'll build like a cat paradise somewhere where they can all sort of live together in harmony. green goes there, and then blue, and then red. And then the glowstone up in the corner. Guys, basic gate, strengthened glass. Right? Right, okay. Are y'all seeing it? Do y'all see a problem with this? Oh, that's brilliant. Ray! Ray, you are a genius. Good grief. Why can we not figure out these basic things, folks? Red dye, not red stone. Again, Gabe coming through with the big tips. Boom. Friendly creatures silenced. And great, the recipe's reset itself. Wonderful. So now I have to do all that again from memory. I think I got it, though. I think I got it. I think I actually got the blue mixed up in the wrong place. Ah, there we go. There we go. Where's the it's in here. Still not full on power. You hold way too much juice. But good news is got that done. FOV multiplier all the way, baby. All the way. Look at that. Oh, good grief. All right, no, stop. Turn this off. Mistakes were made. Stop it. Disable this. Stop that. Oh, please no. Oh, please go back to just normal. 100%, I think is where we want it. Can we get it back on 100? No, I just want it on 100. 100, please. Not 100.11. Can I not specify a number? Why won't you let me specify a number? I guess 0.11 isn't noticeable. How do I activate the thing, though? How to activate... Can I salvage that? And then reinstall it. Okay, so it just resets to 50% by default. I don't want that. I want it to be on exactly 100%. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight if it's not exactly on 100%. I guess I'm not going to sleep tonight. Not going to happen. Key bindings. You knew that. Done? It's not working. Like, that didn't work. Did we do it there? I feel like we're close. Left control. Okay, so it's got an X there, so maybe that won't work. Stop it. Get off of there. Get out of here. Okay. You are going to operate on the... What's this key binding? Space? No, that's how we jump. That won't work. I didn't even realize that was the space. But I guess I've been hitting it this whole time. What's that? Left menu? I don't think left menu is doing anything. It's totally not working, though, guys. It's totally not working. Visual? Can we change its color? I don't feel like that's making any difference. Key binding, though. Again. Okay, use the new to bind new keys. Drag and drop modules to bind to the keys. Drop keys on trash to unbind them. Right-click to add them to the HUD. Point 11, though. Like, that point 11 is driving me nuts. Alright. Maybe it's because I'm using keys that are already being used. X has been taken. Alright, then. Also been taken. I mean, there's so many... Maybe if I did, like... Shift... can I not... Has left shift not been taken? Really? I feel like left shift does something. Like a lot of different things. Am I doing... Am I doing something just like really dumb, guys? Am I just... I don't believe that this should be that complicated. We are wearing the... Yeah, we're wearing the helmet. It's got power. Press shift for more information. It's got binoculars installed. The item isn't salvaged. We can salvage it if we want to. But it is in there. I mean, you can see it right there. Why not use caps lock? I guess caps lock's not doing anything. I kind of like the idea of being able to just... I mean, it's still not doing anything. It does not work. I'm tapping the button. Well, what is even the point of this if it's not going to work? Put it on 200% and then press shift. Okay. So is the idea that it's already on and then... Right, so it's at like 500. I think I get the idea now, guys. I think I get the idea now. No. Oh, God! Alright! Figured it out. I'm an idiot. So, here's the thing. This, when we very first turned it on, the mask was already enabled, so when we adjusted this FOV multiplier, it freaked me out because I thought that the mask was turned off and this was just adjusting it by default. Turns out, no, it was just turned on and I'm an idiot. And thank you to everyone who just patiently tried to explain that to me. But we got it now. It's working now. Maybe we've gone too far with it. Or maybe, perhaps, we haven't gone far enough. Ah! No, we've gone too far with it. We've definitely gone too far with it. Maybe like 250? 250 gonna be good? Why can't you just change this on the fly? Thanks, Gabe. Thank you for your patience with this. 500, I feel like just not... Ugh. It's gonna be too much. Maybe not. Yeah, that's good. Alright, well listen. Clearly my brain's fragile at the moment. I'm not tracking well. Everything's gone crazy. I need to try to get this footage to work for Watch Dogs. So thank you for those of you who put up with this long rambling episode. God bless every single one of you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.